Question is, if there was a forum or boards kind of attached to the website, right? It might never happen. So if this was to happen, do you think it's a good idea that adult learners would go onto this forum? And the problem most people have said with it is that adult learners don't like the internet. So as a communications teacher, and it's not trying to get more work for communications teacher, is there something in the SLOs in there that could, that this could be brought into it? So let's just say in communications class, you would introduce these learners to this forum and they would actually start communicating. Okay. Is there something in communications?
Yes, because in the new communications module, for those of us who are working on the new program that's been developed, and in the next year all FETAC level 5 will have to use the new one.
Okay.
You put a new emphasis on communications technology.
Oh, great.
Because there is such, it's so relevant to communications today. So instead of the old descriptive where it was over 10% and it was just a CT essay where they literally wrote the theory of communications technology, now we have a 10% essay and a 10% practical assessment in communications technology.
Wow.
And part of that can be showing their use of a forum or a blog or a social network site.
I can't believe this, really?
Yeah, completely. And I think in terms of adult learners, it would be so important even outside of assessment for them to have this opportunity, because they panic so much when they return to education.
Yeah.
And sometimes in classes they don't have all adult learners. They might be 2 adult learners turning out a class of youngsters. So they feel, okay, the youngsters are all up to date on this and that, and they've just come out of school, so they're completely familiar with the education system, whereas our adult learners feel at a loss. So if they had their own little community, then it would be fantastic.
Oh, and Maria, I'm so thrilled with that.
Yeah.
I can't believe that it's actually that's something part of communications, because I don't want this to be extra work and I don't want to be doing it for the sake of it. So if it was a thing that could actually benefit the students and
the idea
teachers,
about it is that it should be vocationally related and it should be practical.
Yeah.
So then, and in fact, like in communications, we're always trying to see what could we do in this.
Yeah.
So if we had something specific that could be covered.
Yeah.
The problem is that maybe some of the communications teachers might necessarily have the skills to show students how to do this. So what we needed in advance is CPD for teachers.
For that.
To be able to do it.
It would be very straightforward though. Talking to Patrick Hogan, it would be a button on the website that would lead you basically to a blog or a blog or something.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, that was all I needed.